Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now.
And now, your Oakland Athletics.
Sean Manaea is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things you'll notice right away, a unique arm delivery. He throws from that low three-quarter arm slot. Changeup is his best secondary pitch. He's a guy that needs to throw strikes early. When he's throwing strikes, he'll get swings and misses. And with that unique arm angle that he throws from, it's really hard for hitters to lay off that letter-high fastball.
Victor Reyes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Ready on 1-2. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Here's Robbie Grossman as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. From the stretch. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Reyes on at first, nobody out. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch, no dice. It's 2-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in now, Al Kaline. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes. 2 count.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. Swing and a liner. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. No sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home. Bases loaded here, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And he is in there.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to Lowry at the bag. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 3 and the A's nothing. Spencer Turnbull is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grossman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And standing in, the imposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jason Giambi. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A full count to the A's DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit sharply on the ground. Scope has it. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Still down 3-0. So now into the box is Nico Goodrum. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Eric Haas. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average way down at 180. No home runs just yet, and a pair of RBIs. One pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Andrus on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Tigers are shut down there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So now here is Reggie Jackson. He went deep in the contest last night.
Reggie Jackson.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Haas has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 2 for 4. Two balls and no strikes. Turnbull, originally from the state of Alabama. He was taken in the second round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 1 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball. Was able to find the hole.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As he'll take a look at ball one. Olson leads off first with one away. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Two balls and a strike now. One out and a runner on second base. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. K-line is there. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1.
Down 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around it is there if they want to go that route.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Grossman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They trail in this one 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Robbie Grossman.
First pitch on its way. Ball
1, no strike.
Hit on the ground to third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Next, here is Al Kaline. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch on the way.
Yeah.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. K-Line, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Next up is Alan Trammell, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Olsen trying to get there, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Andrus fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
So 1-1 home.
2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over.
No, he's
and he just manages to get his hand in. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1. The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 24, Reggie Penderson.
Next to dig in, Ricky Henderson flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. K-line is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 3-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Tigers,
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
now batting, the third baseman, Penderson.
At the plate, Jamer Candelario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
In now, Nico Goodrum. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Jackson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, number 13.
Now at the plate here is Eric Haas. He collected a base hit his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Candelario is off at first with 2 away. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Tigers leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Trammell's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now back.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. To the plate now, Jason Giambi. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Shot toward right center. And this will plug the gap for Giambi. Could be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ran 1 in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Scope is there. Throw is in time to get Reggie, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. As a look, now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
1 strike.
Men on third with 2 down. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We played 4 full. Detroit is out in front 3-1. At the plate now, Victor Reyes. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He was a double play victim last time around. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Reyes is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lifted in the air out to right. Jackson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Now into the box, Robbie Grossman. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. The pitch. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Next, it'll be Al Kaline, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the A's,
thank you, Heidi.
the catcher, John Murphy.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Tries to hold up, but did he do so in time? No, says Dave Lawrence. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping in next, Ramon Laureano. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's set. Here it comes. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
High in the air down the right field line. K-line is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up, Matt Chapman struck out in his first at-bat. He's ready now to pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Murphy, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. From the belt, the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Joey Wentz was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Ricky Henderson will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in. But you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Oh, now that play fires me up right there. Just an absolute dime of a throw from the outfield. Doesn't get any better than that. You know what? Hats off to the catcher right there. Great job at the dish to handle the throw and get the tag down on him. And they pretty much had to be perfect to cut him down right there.
So stepping in is Elvis Andrus, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Two men are on with 2 men out. One and one.
1-1. That's
2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
They'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Alan Trammell. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
No, that's
Lays
down.
off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Here's Merrill Petit takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 36, Merrill.
Into the box, Jonathan Scope. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Here's the 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at 2nd. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to 2nd here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-1 home. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Cabrera, the runner at third. Candelario at second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Eric Haas. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 offering. Down and away, ball 1. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Victor Reyes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Standing in now, Victor Reyes pops this one up. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. Over to first, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the A's 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the opposing left-handed bat of the former AL MVP, Jason Giambi. Now here's the first offering. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Reggie Jackson waits on deck. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Three and 1 pitch to Giambi. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The next 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now to the plate, Reggie Jackson. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here comes the 1-0. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. A runner at second, nobody out. Called strike on the change, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Trammell brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next to hit, Matt Olson. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
1 out and a runner on third. heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now.
The catcher, John Murphy.
Into the box, Sean Murphy. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a little tapper. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Robbie Grossman.
Robbie Grossman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 6, Al Kaline.
Now to the plate, Al Kaline. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Line to the right side. But this lands foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Alan Trammell, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1 and 2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. It's the Tigers 6 and the A's 3. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he lifts it in the air to right field. K-line is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Lays off. 2-2 now. One out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Jed
Digging in will be
Lowry.
Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Reyes gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. J.B. Wendelken has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Plate now is Jonathan Scope. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
At the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ball
And
2.
this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
2 balls and a
2 balls,
strike
1
to the
strike.
Tigers'
Count.
first baseman. Wendelken has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Up and
That's
in
ball
here
3.
as he had to bend out of danger.
Count 3-1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Penderson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Off the
Ball,
plate and in.
exercise.
It's a ball and a strike.
Ball
No
that's
offer
outside.
on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Scope stands at first with 1 out. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The batter,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum.
Nico
0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Two out with the man at first. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Way
1 ball, 2
outside.
strikes, count.
1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Your
Joe
attention,
Jimenez
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the
Detroit.
bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Now to the plate, here is Elvis
Leading off for
Andrews.
the A's,
He went down looking in
the
his last
shortstop.
trip to the plate.
Elvis.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his
Andrews.
system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball 1. Count's 1-0.
The 1-0. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the first offering. Line down the left field line. And a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Left side, but well fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
2-2 count.
Two pitches fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is in the air out to left field. Grossman able to track it down for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the A's 3. Adam Kolarek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Adam Kolarek.
Now at the plate, Eric Haas.
The catcher, number 13.
First pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Penderson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Next to stand in is Victor Reyes. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball
And
one.
that misses inside 1-0. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
And it's
That's ball
2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. The pitch.
Down at 3-1.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Penderson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
So next to bat will be Robbie Grossman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Now here's the first offering.
No, inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They still lead it 6-3. Jose Cisnero enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 67, Jose Cisnero.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First pitch of the AB now. And a ball 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Change up, and he can't buy a strike here. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. K-line is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
And now, Sean Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Number 22.
Digging in next, Ramon Laureano. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Detroit Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joey Wentz gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jose Cisnero wraps it up for the save, his sixth. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.